No clothes. No food. No drinking water. 12 people divided into 4 teams. Abandoned in the middle of America's most dangerous swamp. Louisiana. Where the crocodiles, malaria mosquitoes, and freshwater leeches are everyday companions. 60 days of survival with the intellect and spirit of steel. Who quit the losing team? I will have a chance to spend $500,000. But the money's not what they get. It's the honor of survival and your own life. This is not a game. This is a fight between man and nature. Harsh and unforgiving. Naked survival challenge. 60 days in the Louisiana swamp forest. Do not bring food and drink. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. Success or not depends entirely on skill. Please come back this time. 12 top survival experts. People who have been outstanding in previous challenges. They'll start with a team of 3. When you meet another team, we can decide for ourselves whether to cooperate or not. Any AI lasts for 60 days. We'll share the $500,000 prize. The amount of money that the AI also wants to receive. In the head only. Think about how to spend the prize money. Many of them have joined for the 3rd time. I can't believe this time. Food resources are so abundant. On the way to constantly catching babies and crocodiles. If you're lucky, someday, meat is also possible. After the quick show, the 4 teams started getting to know each other. They're all dressed up for the challenge. In addition to the tools players carry, the program also provides some additional support, including ignition stick, fishing line, and an iron pot. What makes the players most excited is everyone gets a thin sheet of fur to keep them warm. AI also found the amount of supplies this time is quite good. Even joked that you can stay until the show. Bankrupt is also. After checking the items, people moved to their area to build a shelter. Mark's team, Gary and Amber, just went to the swamp and saw the babies. I usually find the food very exciting. I have to worry about moving this time because this is a swampy area. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. The weight of each person. They've just arrived and they've tasted enough of the danger here. Because of going under the swamp, they're restricted from moving. I lost enough strength to get out. After a while, they also arrived. I see the weather is fine. All 3 decided to make an overnight shelter. Need a lot of materials. But luckily the tree's not too big, Amber. You can cut it yourself. At the same time, Gary started a fire nearby. Now that there's a place to rest, they're all quite satisfied. Meanwhile, Ryan's team, Irene and Matt, have just come to see now. Do not hesitate to use a stick to catch it. It's not big, but it's a very poisonous species. They're going to use it as bait later. Walk around for a while. We finally reach the empty land. There's a lot of evidence that there are animals around. The BA decided to build a shelter first. Then we'll figure out how to set the trap later. After a short discussion, 3 people are going to use tree trunks as anchors. Put the logs on top and cover the leaves. Like that, all 3 can huddle inside to stay overnight. It's not too difficult to build a place. 3 people finished on time. They even started a fire. It feels like everything is going in the right direction. It's just dark. Every forest becomes wild. Even if there is fire, it is useless. Some people are so tired they don't protest. Let the mosquitoes bite all night long. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. So did Jack, Steven, and Lacey's team. No one can sleep well in these conditions. AG group. Sarah and Suzanne were also enchanted by mosquitoes all night. It's only a little bit closer to morning. Day 2, Steven and Lacey sandals. All 3 were bitten by mosquitoes. They feel like insects are still crawling on their skin. What worries them the most is infection. Because if you do, it's not as simple as going to the hospital. I was exhausted and just wanted to lie down for a while. But there's still a lot of work to do. They forced themselves to stand up and continue. In addition to collecting 10 firewood, DA had to find food. There's a lot of crocodiles in this area. If you catch one, it's enough to eat for a week. 3 people are using fur as bait. Swim over to the kier to set the bait. I'm going to lure the crocodiles away from the group's shelter. After laying the bait and swimming back to the shore, I found a crocodile swimming in the water. Fortunately, it hasn't discovered you. Or maybe he's walking on cold feet by now. Camcorder switched to group of egg. Sarah and Suzanne. They're also exhausted by mosquito bites. It's been here for 60 days. There's probably no place to heal. 3 people started arguing about shelter. I want to make a camp for sure. To fight insects. But Ag. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. The most important thing now, it's about finding a stable food source. The whole group is stuck, until Sarah came up with a compromise proposal. To build the first simple shelter. That's a good idea. But to contain, 3 people need a lot of effort. While Ag was building the camp. I hate people who are in charge. And talk endlessly. As a result, the risk of erecting nothing. It almost collapsed, even if there was a small conflict. But we've finally built the basic framework. Now need more material to finish. Back to the cool team. The shelter is almost complete. It can't stop all the insects. But at least not from mosquitoes. Here all night. We can finally think about getting food. I used the girl I caught yesterday as bait. I want to see if I can attract fish. It's better to catch a crocodile. When I got to the water, I saw a crocodile. So the whole team is hopeful. They're forcing the bait to hang over the water. To avoid small fish. After setting the trap, BA returned to the camp to rest. Suddenly, eyes spotted a crocodile staring at the prey. But it doesn't bite. Max's team is now close to completing the shelter. Only the roof is done. The surrounding area has been mostly controlled. They were forced to risk themselves, crossing the river to find more ingredients. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. He quickly gathered all the necessary materials and come back immediately. It wasn't long before everything was used up. Just in time to get into the water. I saw a crocodile approaching. I stand in fear, but immediately swam back before the crocodile. In time to react. You finally brought the material back safely. Now the BA can complete the shelter. On the 3rd day, my eyes noticed that the gym sheet had an abnormal expression. I immediately called the doctor to check. The atmosphere in the group becomes tense. I don't want to give up for my brother. After inspection, the doctor said it was not too serious. It's just a small bump, take a few days off. He breathed a sigh of relief and then went into the forest to find food. Suddenly discovered a squirrel. He came closer and prepared to shoot. Unfortunately, the shot missed and the squirrel ran away. I don't give up. Follow the trace. I found another one on the other side. But this time, it's too far. There's no way to access it. Ryan on the team is too weak to move. Drinking water alone can't last 60 days. I'm starting to feel desperate. It could be drinking too much water. Suddenly he started vomiting violently. To panic, teams don't know what to do next. Gary was so hungry that he started chewing on guns. To help the intestinal tincture. The trap didn't catch any crocodiles, but we managed to attract these little crayfish. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. More bait to catch more food. Gary, I don't remember lying in a homemade bed. Long. Finally the water began to move. Amber pulled the line. I'm glad to find a catfish. The 3 rejoicing people immediately prepared it and set it on fire. Fish meat provides a significant source of energy. I wish I could do that every day. Gary says the best part is the ankle. I smoked a piece. Fish tears burst out in his fat mouth. I even split Amber on one side. But it doesn't seem like an AI-ready dish. Here while looking for food. EG discovered a snake. I ate so I lay still. What stick do you use to close it and definitely take action finish? Excited to bring baby back to camp. People are curious about what's in his stomach. When he opened it, he found that he had swallowed another snake. Just like buy one get one free. They clean the meat and roast it on the fire. Crispy snake meat tastes like chicken. The resources at this challenge are actually quite plentiful. If you take advantage of it, it can last a long time. The slippers also found a snake nearby. It's bigger than the EDG caught. I don't want to miss the chance. You hold baby knot tight with a stick. Lacey quick handout spanking finishing. So BA also has protein to eat. Take it back to the processing camp. Then hang up the grill on the fire. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. But still delicious. But the joy didn't last long. That night the slippers began to suffer from severe abdominal pain. I'm not sure if it was snake meat. But all night I've been vomiting and diarrhea. Is it true that the forest eats with tears? The next day Ryan felt a little better. I'm really worried about the condition of my team. You're the only one in a good mood. But there's no food. Lean body is clearly visible. At important times, people still have to wait and cool. I heard squirrels nearby. He quickly held the bow. The squirrel wasn't far away, so I felt confident. Shoot out an arrow that pins the squirrel straight into the tree. Although not two, but 3 people ate a piece of candy together. I'm glad to have something to eat. They believe they're going to get more protein. They quickly processed cleaning squirrels. Eyes don't waste a piece. After baking, it doesn't need seasoning, it tastes good. Burnt meat outside, soft inside, fragrant complex. Rian ate and praised. There's protein, and the body starts to recover. The second most important eye, so I like the first part because it's got a brain. Eat soft, greasy, smooth like ice cream. Meanwhile, the fish's head that the label left to dry smelled. A crocodile can resist such a dish. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind, otherwise there is no strength to hunt. He immediately went to the river to lay the bait. The trap hasn't been activated yet, so we have to use stronger bait. Gary's looking for materials to improve the shelter. I'm going to build another wall. To avoid being woken up by the cold wind every night, but just cutting down a tree exhausts me. All hope now depends on getting it. Did you catch anything? Expensive. Just stand on the tree and stare down at the river. But unfortunately, no crocodiles showed up. I'm in a bad mood. I'm trying to get some wood for the camp. On the way, I met a poisonous girl. Fortunately, this one is not big. Amber was a little nervous, but immediately picked up the stick. You've caught a lot of snakes before, so quickly overpower it. 2 people coordinate. We finally brought the snake to life. Gary will be delighted to see the protein. Quick about running and baking baby na, until burnt inside and soft outside. It's still the familiar smell of na. The hungry group, it almost swallowed the bones. Everyone's mood is so excited. Forget about the harsh environment. Move to eggs group. We're almost done with shelter improvement. It's time to get more food. EG is still the main task handler. I'm still trying to adapt. Working with Sarah. Everyone is busy with their work. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. I just want to work well together to have food that will survive. I don't know if this plan works. But take your tools and go to the river and try your luck. You can hang a rope on a tree, but you shouldn't rush it. It's full of crocodiles. If you catch one, it's enough. Eat all week. EG use leftovers as bait. We're just waiting to see if there's a trap here. The sandals are still weak, but Steven is doing his best. People collect 10 more materials to expand the shelter. It's missing a few more branches to cover it. They also collect more dry wood. There's nothing. I just walked around a few times and felt dizzy. Surprise slippers feel burning in the intimate area. At first people thought you were joking, but it could be a sign of infection. To be careful, you call the doctor to check. The result is likely due to soaking in water for too long. If not handled in time, will lead to wide land infection. Steven finished listening to me. He told the sandals to stay out of the water. If you want to increase the population, it will be too late. There's no better way now. Stephen decided to go into the water and check the trap himself. If anything happens, I'll whistle for help. After the discussion, you're the one who goes into the water. I'm worried. My brother's gym could also be infected. But it's also impossible to risk infection. So he waded into the water to check for traps. Lacey stands on the crocodile watch. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. Stephen put all his strength into it. Lacey didn't see the crocodile and Stephen swam fast. On the other side of the river when I found the rope. I feel like something's wrong. I'm not sure where it got caught or if a crocodile bit it. I tried to pull but couldn't move. Lacey's standing here anxiously listening to the noise. I thought Stephen might have met the crocodile. In my heart just scared, I was hoping you'd catch something. Suddenly the trap caught a crocodile. But black is that it's gone. The crocodiles here are smart. They just nibble a little and leave. Stephen is in a hurry. He quickly rebuilds the trap. Wrap the rope through a tree and let it hang. Above the water hoping to lure the crocodiles back. When Lacey heard English whistling she knew. I have to be hungry today. The only good news is that Stephen is safe. On day 6, Ryan's team was awakened by thunder. It looks like there's going to be heavy rain. The whole group immediately went to check the trap carefully. But I saw a tree stuck in it. I guess the bait wasn't attractive enough. We should put more bait on the hook. I think the crocodiles are so full that they're hard to catch. But there's still hope. I saw some fish floating near the water. Maybe they will eat today. The distance is not too far. Cool, pick up the bow and arrow and shoot a test shot. Ryan waiting to swim down to pick up the fish. Unfortunately, the fish slipped away. Max intends to tie more string to the arrow. And then add a float to it. If you just hit Ryan, you'll follow the rope to get the fish. This fish is not very big. Make it a little difficult for you. Tying more wires also affects accuracy. You're shooting again. I dare not shoot. You scare the fish away and wait until the fish are in one place. He immediately pulled the bow straight shot. The coordination between the teams went very well. Eyes, it's not easy to hit such a small fish. Thanks to this time, you're more confident hunting other prey. His teammates were also amazed and unable to speak. If they are, even if the fish is twice as big, they'll miss. Even if you are hungry right now. But the team only caught one fish. The amount of meat is so small that they would rather go hungry than eat. Finally chose to feed the fish to the crocodiles. At this time, the EG group is preparing to hunt crocodiles. The shelter is a little far from the shore. Every time I walk, the AI is afraid of stepping on the poisonous children. EG is nervous. And Sarah kept muttering next to me, making me angry. I see you talk too much. I just want you to be quiet and focus on hunting. To see a crocodile trap that didn't pay attention to the snake meat. He just stared quietly at 3 people. EG deliberately makes a noise to invite it. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. Sarah, she kept repeating. You can't focus on shooting. Sarah thought Ashley was overreacting. You don't think you're disturbing or threatening the crocodiles. When snake meat doesn't work. Instead, they use fish as bait. Then go back to camp. I don't know when winter will come. But it's probably not far away. Now we have to hoard more food. Egg shared his experience with the team. After a few conversations, the atmosphere between people is also softer. They hope we can all get through this 60-day challenge together. Sarah thanks for the comments from EG. He also admitted that he had a bad point. I think if the whole group gets along, it won't be that hard to survive to the last day. Next, they need to talk about how to get enough food. Meanwhile, the shelter of the scribe group has not been built yet. The dark clouds have begun to arrive. Time to find camp materials. Not much longer. Soon every drop of rain began to fall. Stephen searches the swamp for useful materials. I'm looking forward to some more palm leaf boats for roofing. The road is really difficult. I don't know how many bacteria are hiding there. I want to try a little more. But it's starting to rain. We have to go back and cover the roof. Get all wet. On the way back, it's a real hassle to carry a load of junk. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. At this time in camp, Sandal and Lacey are still building the unfinished camp. Now I have to work in the rain, and the other teams are sitting in their seats. You are complete. They lie inside dry heating. There's nothing to worry about. The wood was just enough to keep the fire burning. Fortunately, Stephen brought back a lot of palm leaves. The whole group enlisted to complete the shelter. I pray to God for no heavy rain. The true nature of survival. It's not just about surviving, it's about living right. In the environment, often dangerous marshes, it's not just instinct that keeps us alive. It also requires alertness, planning and ability to make quick decisions. In conditions of deprivation, the viewer can recognize a truth. Survival means surviving through the day. It's about choosing how to live. Protect yourself and the community, with both mind and spirit. 2. Discipline that distinguishes between life and death. In the wilderness, irregular eating and sleeping 7 often, or careless a second can also lead to infection, dehydration or exhaustion. Discipline in survival does not come from others. It must arise from within each individual. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. They all exhibit high-altitude control. From the diet, teamwork, to distribute power reasonably day by day. BA conflict resolution skills, survival ability. In just a few days, small disagreements can become conflicts. Serious, especially when the player is hungry. Exhaustion and psychological instability. The program has shown the ability to communicate, understanding and tolerance in small groups. It's the key to long-term survival. For an everyday life, this is the most important soft skill that the school doesn't teach, but stop teaching. 4. Strategic thinking and risk analysis. When there's no food, no clothes, each option as swim across the lake to catch fish, or energy retention, waiting for tomorrow is a trade-off. The program becomes a practical classroom on risk management, where logical thinking and decision-making skills are under constant pressure. There is no absolute right. There's only one option to survive longer. The 5 sciences of adaptation. The swamp is a wet place. Mosquitoes, snakes and crocodiles are a constant threat. The most successful players. Who knows how to adapt? Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. The audience realizes that under any circumstances, the survivor is not the strongest. It's the one who adapts the fastest. This is also the core principle of evolution and of success in life. 6. The value of gratitude and humility. When you have nothing but your body, a sip of water, a small crab or a shelter, it also becomes an invaluable gift. The program teaches the viewer, especially the young, understand that when you lose everything, you see the little things that you've seen as obvious. Survival is not just a skill lesson. It's a journey back to the deepest humanity in every human being. 7. Lonely, the most silent enemy. There's no social connection, no people to talk to. No one hugs when tired. Loneliness in the swamp kills with the mind before killing in living conditions. This shows in the modern age. The connection, understanding and affection between people. It is still the most important source of life. You can live without food for a few days, but without sharing, you can fall apart in a few hours. Conclusion. Forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. It makes the viewer wonder. If one day everything is lost, you are strong enough to stand up. With my own hands and my own will,